This Saturday, Tyler is in for a treat because we are going to experience a partial solar eclipse. We're going to see the moon covering approximately 80% of the sun in the middle of the day. And we are hosting a solar eclipse watch party to commemorate this great event. That's going to be here at the Earth and Space Science Center from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
And what can you expect to take part in when you come here? You're going to get one of those screen glasses?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to have lots of different ways to view this solar eclipse. We're going to be providing free solar eclipse viewers. Right now we're handing these out free. Anybody who comes to see a show in our planetarium this week. But on Saturday during our eclipse watch party, we'll have plenty of these to distribute as well. We're going to have different solar sun-spotting telescopes out there. We're going to be doing a live stream of the eclipse here in our planetarium. We also have an eclipse exhibit so people can learn more about the science of eclipses and how they work. But it's just going to be a fun event for everybody to come out and celebrate this cosmic event.
So even though this isn't a total eclipse, just clarify for people, this is something that you shouldn't look directly at.
Right, absolutely. So this is a partial solar eclipse, and during a partial solar eclipse, it is never safe to look directly at the sun. And so you're going to want something like solar filter viewers, like these eclipse glasses here, to view this eclipse. If you don't have solar filters, there are ways to look at it indirectly. You can make what's called a pinhole viewer, just a little punch card with a hole in it, and it can project the image of the eclipse onto another surface. So there are ways to do this safely. We want everybody to get out and enjoy this event, but yes, you do want to make sure that you are using proper safety gear to view the eclipse.
So you talked about a temperature drop. Elaborate on that.
Yeah, so we're going to see some interesting effects with this solar eclipse. We're going to notice the moon covering about 80% of the sun at the maximum. And with that, some weird things might happen. We're going to notice the sky getting a little bit dimmer. It might look almost sunset-ish. And then we'll also get a little bit of a relief from the sun, a little temperature drop as the moon is covering up the sun. And estimates will vary in terms of how much the temperature will drop, but some people say we might see about a 10-degree temperature drop that day.
So this isn't going to be a couple of minutes either. It's going to be over the course of 3 hours, correct?
Yeah, so this eclipse will begin at 10:25 a.m. Here in Tyler, and the whole thing will last until about 1:32 p.m. The maximum of the eclipse is going to happen at 11:55 a.m. Again, that's where the moon is going to cover about 80% of the sun.
Cool. So how rare are things like this? We have the big one coming up in April, and we have this one. How rare are these things, and when can we see something like this?
Right. So solar eclipses, in one sense, are rare. In another sense, they aren't that rare. Solar eclipses happen on a pretty regular basis, about every 18 months or so on average. What's rare about it is being in a spot where you can see it. And so that's what's special about this one. This Saturday, we're going to see a partial solar eclipse, but in April, on April 8th, 2024, there will be a total solar eclipse. The last time there was a total solar eclipse in East Texas was in 1878. And the next time that there will be a total solar eclipse after April in the United States will be in August of 2045. So it would be about 2 decades later until there's another total solar eclipse in the United States. But for Tyler itself, Tyler won't get another total solar eclipse until after the year 3000. So for Tyler, this is our one chance to experience a total solar eclipse in April.
So talk about, we're going to be talking about this a lot going into the next month, but that's when the sky just completely goes dark, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So in a partial solar eclipse, you're going to notice the sky getting a little bit dimmer, but in April, you will see the sky turn completely dark in the middle of the day. It's something truly breathtaking. And the difference that I like to say between these two eclipses is what's happening in October is like listening to your favorite band on the radio. And April will be like getting backstage passes to see them live. It's the same band, it's the same music, but it is a completely different experience. And so we want everybody to get excited about what's coming up. And this October event is a kind of a great preview event so that people will get to learn about solar eclipses, but we're really trying to get everybody enthusiastic about what's coming on April 8th, 2024.
Cool. Is there anything else you'd like to say or anything you don't feel that I brought up?
Yeah, so we have several different events for viewing this eclipse. Here at the TJC Earth and Space Science Center, we'll have our eclipse watch party from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. But there is also the TJC Homecoming Tailgate that's occurring at the same time as this eclipse. And so if people want to come and celebrate it with us that way, at the WT Brookshire Center from 11:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. on Saturday, October 14th, we'll have different viewing stations as well. So there are multiple ways to view this eclipse.